Hi, this is Dr. Dan Purser, danpursermd.com, and this is our Sunday night Facebook Live. Thank you for attending. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you like this on YouTube or on Facebook or whatever. Can they like this on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and they can share it.
Share it,
comment.
with friends, because tonight we're going to cover the top, and that is the top list again, top 20 Valentine love tips on sex hormones.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's been long and well, it's really top 20 plus. I had 22 or 23, but I don't know where they all went. So, there's 21 here, but we're gonna go through them. Across from me is Brecken, the quiz master. She will quiz me tonight. Brecken's ready. She's gonna be torturous, I heard.
It scared me. Sorry.
Yeah, someone just came in. We don't know who that person is. Okay. And Jackson's running the show and behind the camera and behind the audio video stuff. And Jackson, so you said you had to turn down 3 dates tonight, or you could have been going on Valentine's stuff tonight?
I did say
and
that.
What's Will doing here?
You know, just hanging out.
Will has a friend.
A friend.
I do have a friend.
And apparently Jackson has 3 friends.
What are you doing here, Dr. Purser? Don't you have a wife?
Well, I was out with her Friday night, Saturday night, and I'll go home tonight and we'll lay there exhausted and watch TV. So as we go to bed, we actually watch, you kids did this to us. We watch YouTube and those weird 4K music, beautiful channel station things. I don't know what they are.
The 24-hour music.
Yeah, they play 11 hours of music and they run through videos of Norway, pictures of Norway or Palawan, wherever that is, or Denmark or somewhere cool.
Beautiful landscapes.
Yeah, beautiful landscapes, and you just kind of go fall asleep drooling on the bed, wishing you could go there. Jackson, the theme song, please.
Oh yeah.
What will it be this week? Have you, do you even practice?
No.
We have
no.
We get 10 to 20,000 views of these, and that's your theme song.
Yeah, I probably should learn something better at this point.
You need to make our own.
I don't expect you to keep asking for it is the problem. I thought we were done with it, but that's okay.
It's the theme song every week we play a theme. Can we get Will to sing along to that?
Next time.
Will probably has a deep baritone voice. Do you practice singing with your friend?
No.
Church songs? Nothing?
No,
Okay.
that's not my natural talent.
Okay. Will does not practice singing with his friend, friend. Okay, friend girl. Okay, so we're going to go through this list. Brecken's the quiz master.
Yep.
She's going to ask me questions, and I'm going to try and come up with answers, hope they're right. We will post this. I think it's the answers and everything will be at 7:30, 7:25. So we're going to move quick. Okay, 2 other things I want to mention. So make sure you get my testosterone book. It's really helpful on Kindle. I posted that in the 1 hour warning for this Facebook Live in case you want to escape off Facebook and not have to watch this. Also, the SpectraCell is still $100 off. I would highly advise you order one. So everyone who's listening, make sure you order one. Don't log off Facebook without ordering one. Okay, and 2 for 100 bars glutathione, which is incredible stuff. We have so many good things coming out this year that will blow your mind. Some of you have been playing with them in some of our studies. You know how good this stuff is. And we've got even better things coming. So this has really paid off in huge dividends, at least for our research, not financially yet, but certainly has in things we've discovered here in our new multi-billion-dollar lab system, right? Why are you laughing? I have all the Disney.
A bathroom?
Wait, what? We have wait, what? Oh, stop. You're denigrating our billion-dollar biotech we've created.
Keep
okay.
talking like it is, and we'll get there.
I know. Yeah, it's not really, but okay. So you go ahead and start asking the questions. Let's start with number 1.
Are you sure? Okay, let's do this. What is the best option for a postmenopausal woman with low testosterone level?
Well, there's not much they can do except for a compounded testosterone cream, usually at 20 milligrams per gram of cream, and they apply a quarter gram a day. That's if they want to show the doctor what kind of prescription. Sorry, it's really dry with the warm air blowing. It's really cold here in Utah tonight. So that's kind of the best option.
Not shots, not pills.
No shots, no pills. Other than later on, I think I mentioned PD8020, which I really like from Young Living. That'd be the only other thing I would add.
What about pellets?
Last resort. I rarely use them. I will occasionally, but it's just not my thing.
Cream's the best.
I think women like to control it more.
Yeah.
With a pellet, you can't really control it. And if it's too much, you can have a really unhappy woman for 3 to 6 months who first tries pellets and doesn't like them.
Yeah.
So, okay, keep going. Number 2.
What about for men? What's the best option to treat low testosterone?
Vitamins.
Really?
Which really sounds weird, but most men have low testosterone because of vitamin deficiencies, which sounds like a naturopathic thing. It really is, but it's what I've just discovered over the years. Most of these guys who come in with low testosterone, we eventually get a Spectracell on them. I'll try them on vitamins first. It sometimes works, and I'm going to give you all that information tonight. But, yeah, go with the vitamins first. It's the best option for low testosterone for men. But it takes 3 to 6 to 9 months to get your levels back up if you get the right vitamins.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going. Number 3.
Why? I know in the past that you've mentioned oxytocin for women. Why?
It's the love hormone. It's also please plug your ears, Brecken and Jackson. It's and Will especially. It's the orgasm hormone. It helps women, especially postmenopausal women, orgasm better, and they get really happy on it. It also helps with migraines. It also now looks like it prevents dementia.
Really?
We mix it in with the testosterone cream, and they absorb it really well. Yeah. It does add a great deal of expense, but if you got the money and you your postmenopausal, you probably want to go with the compounded testosterone cream, 20 milligrams per gram, 1/4 gram a day, but with 20 units of oxytocin per gram with that 20 milligrams of testosterone. So 20/20.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Number 4.
Yeah. What testing should you get before starting any vitamins?
Well, you can definitely try the vitamins if you're on a tight budget. Try them first. I'll get to those later, exactly what I think they are. But start with a Spectracell micronutrient panel if you can. It really gives me the footprints in the snow in Utah or sand if you're in Hawaii or somewhere, but or in Florida. So that looks at 39 different vitamins and minerals on an intracellular basis. We use it in research. I use it here. You probably get 2 or 3 of those a day here.
So many.
Yeah, because it really answers big questions.
Yeah.
Is someone walking on the roof?
No.
Or is it the snow load?
It might be raining or something.
Okay, sorry. If it crashes in, we'll know why.
In this billion-dollar facility,
our
the roof's gonna
our
crash.
billion-dollar biotech facility.
You messed up, I guess, buying this place. Just kidding. What is your favorite Young Living product for men to raise their testosterone?
Master Formula is excellent. It's a great choice. I've seen it work so many times. Are you kidding me? Try it. You'll begin though. Don't expect miracles overnight. 3 to 6 to 9 months, maybe a year before your levels come up. But follow your testosterone levels. Look, the best way to follow testosterone levels for men, get the free and total testosterone on Direct Labs link on my website, danpursermd.com. Go in there and they're super cheap. And just order whatever lab you want, pay through credit card. They have 1,300 draw sites nationwide. You can get it yourself. You don't have to involve me. You don't have to involve any other schmucky doctor like me. Well, I try not to be too schmucky, but Will may differ. But Will is laughing. Okay, so but yeah, you want to get that and follow it every 3 months, if not more often, even to see your levels come up from 300 to 450 to 600 to 700, 780, 900, 1100. Then you're really happy.
What about your favorite Amazon product for men to raise their testosterone levels?
So if you're not a Young Living distributor, you got another option. It's not quite as good, but it's the Life Extension 2 per day. So yeah, for all my followers out there who aren't Young Living distributors, Life Extension 2 per day.
And is that just like a good general multivitamin?
It's safe. It's good for MTHFR people,
Oh, good.
which is the vast majority of my followers, whether they know it or not.
Yep, 85%.
Yeah. Numbers. Keep it rolling.
Yeah.
You're
What
dawdling.
about... Now we're just going to dawdle a little longer. Just kidding. What's your favorite Young Living product for postmenopausal women to raise their testosterone?
I gave it away earlier. PD 8020 is excellent.
You did.
It's one of my favorite products from Young Living. Twice a week, almost raises testosterone level, though may not indirect. Wait, I don't know why I said almost. It raises testosterone levels almost always. You can go one a day for the first week and then twice a day thereafter, but it always raises testosterone levels. It usually doesn't end the vaginal dryness, which is a major issue for postmenopausal women with low testosterone. So I don't know why it doesn't do that, but it definitely increases your testosterone. If you're breaking out along your jawline while you're taking it, like you suddenly have acne and you're 58 years old, it's probably because you're taking too many of them. You might want to drop it to one a day, or if
You mean
you're
a
still
week?
doing them definitely drop it
Yeah.
to 2 a day.
Yeah.
And for men too, 2 a day.
Yeah.
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 Only if they're the men at the end of the road, nothing else has worked for them. They're having to go, God forbid, testosterone shots because they have pituitary and testicular damage, or testicular damage, and or they've had prostate cancer or something like that. PD8020 2 or 3 times a week can really help, and along with the testicular shot. Go ahead.
Yeah. What about younger women? How do you recommend?
So this is number 8. You want to know my favorite Young
Young
Living
Living.
product for younger women to raise their testosterone level? What do you think it is?
Master Formula.
You're correct. Same
Actually,
as in men.
someone was just asking that in the comments. If
Yeah,
women,
it's Master Formula for younger women. Or if you're not a Young Living distributor,
life extension.
Life Extension 2 per day. So give you 2 different options here.
Can-
I really like the Thorne Research Basic 2 per day, but it's gone.
Yeah, it is.
So,
gone. They have something else, but it's not quite the same.
the Life Extension 2 per day doesn't have copper in it, which is why I like it.
That's important.
Yeah.
Can you take Master Formula if you're a postmenopausal woman?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and should.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And that
When
will
we're
help.
talking about raising your testosterone level, Master Formula, if you're postmenopausal, will not affect your testosterone levels.
Gotcha.
Your ovaries are dead.
Yeah,
So,
Nothing can
but
do.
for men and younger women, it's going to be really helpful.
gotcha.
That way, you're not having to get a SpectraCell, you don't have to call me. You got other options.
And start with that and see what it does for you.
Always.
That's good. What's the most common vitamin deficiency you see causing low testosterone in young women
So this is number 9.
and men?
Number 9, the most common vitamin deficiency causing low testosterone in younger women and all age men. Zinc is probably number 1, maybe B12. It's a toss up between the 2. If you have a zinc deficiency, you're not going to make testosterone, woman or man. And you're going to have a lot of other problems. If you have a B12 deficiency, you're going to have a ton of other problems. And so gut problems, areas of neuropathy, on and on, will do that B12 problem. Also, if you have a B1, B2, or B3 problem, and I see those often,
Pretty
which
common,
is
yeah.
crazy. So what's a B1 deficiency?
Thiamine.
Thiamine. So what is that called when it's really severe?
Don't know, actually.
Beriberi.
Oh, berry.
Yeah.
I knew that one.
And B2 is riboflavin. So what would it be? What's the disease that it causes?
I don't know.
Hyporiboflavinosis. Where have you been? Have you heard nothing?
That is that's a new word to me.
It means low vitamin riboflavin.
Makes sense.
Sorry, I shook the camera. Got excited and my kicked out. I see a lot of that. Riboflavin, beriberi. I tease the people that have really low thiamine levels, but I'm like, your husband can call you beriberi girl now, or your wife can call you Mr. Beriberi or Dr. Beriberi or whatever that, you know. I tease them. And every time I talk to him, I'm like, you're Dr. Beriberi, aren't you? Because he's some physician or doctor or something that has really low, had a really horrible B1 level.
Yeah.
You won't absorb iron, though, if you have a bad B1 or B2 level, by the way. Okay, sorry, let's keep going.
Yeah.
10.
Why should you try HCG second? That's not something you talked about yet, but is that an option?
Well, after you made sure that you don't have testicular damage or pituitary damage, well, you might have pituitary damage. That's where HCG comes in. You take HCG because it comes from women's placenta, but also men and women both make it in the stalks of their pituitary. And it's 80% LH, 20% FSH. Those are two pituitary hormones. And it's 1% TSH, which is another pituitary hormone. It's really cool stuff. And it'll stimulate your ovaries or testicles to make testosterone. But it's really becoming hard to get because a lot of people are starting to realize that now. It does not work if vitamin deficiencies have not been addressed. It won't work. You're beating a dead horse, so to speak.
Just wasting
So,
it.
Number 11.
What is your favorite birth control protections?
Different things for different times. If you're not married, God's sakes, abstinence. I know, I'm going to catch crap for that. But abstinence is what I believe in. And because it's just so many bad diseases out there now. If you're young married and haven't had kids, or you're not married or whatever, condom or foam are good options. They're not great, but they're the best. Do not use birth control pills. Don't use a Mirena. Please don't. So my third option is a copper IUD. It's fairly harmless compared to other birth control methods other than condom or foam. That's why it's number 3. So those are the options. Those are the only ones I ever suggest.
Why don't you recommend using birth control pills?
Breast cancer risk, 250% increase at least. If you're under 18, it's a 500% lifetime risk of death from breast cancer.
Man.
It's not a nominal thing. It's a really bad thing.
Yeah, it happens.
So, and plus most people with MTHFR, which is 85% of my followers, and 85% of Utahns, 85% of young living distributors, birth control pills make them feel horrible or crazy. And that's because they can't break it down right due to the MTHFR. They can't break down the medical part of it.
Yeah, it just hurts them.
Number 12. We're rolling through this.
Does natural progesterone also increase libido?
Yes.
How?
Yeah, it really does. Now, women take it at night before bed, like an hour before bed, and their libido goes up for about that hour. Oh, sorry, I got a quick tap. That's my nervous tap. Sorry. So yes.
And what about?
There are 22 things. I numbered 2 things.
I
12
saw
twice.
you had 12
sorry.
twice.
That's confusing.
What exercises do you
Number
suggest?
13, the exercise. When I wrote my textbook on preventive medicine, we looked at the Paffenbarger Harvard professional studies, and if you kind of smash them, I hit the mic. If you smash them all together, we called it 1-4-7. 1 hour a day, 4 miles per hour, 7 days a week. You won't be able to get to that immediately, but that should be your goal. Is a brisk 4 miles per hour is the definition of a brisk walk, and it's a really brisk walk.
Depends on how long your
My
legs
little
are.
legs are going like 90 miles an hour.
That's you jogging, huh?
I know, I'm like a yeah,
Little corgi.
Corgi, exactly.
That's what we call 'em.
But exercise is so critical to a good love life.
Yeah.
So you got a year now to get ready for the next Valentine's Day, and so get on it now. Start with 1 mile, work your way up to maybe every other day, then work your way up to 2 miles, and by next fall you should be doing 4 miles.
Jackson walks 4 miles every morning.
Jackson is a fitness machine.
I try to be.
He
That's
just
why
got
he
his
had
own
3 dates
treadmill.
he turned down tonight for the Valentine's Day. Was it a dinner or social, or were you going square dancing? You go square dancing?
It was square dancing for sure. Yeah.
What? I don't think. Wait, the last time you square danced is probably
The
3rd
annual
grade.
Yeah.
February square dance in Utah. You know, happens every year. Oh no.
Well, we're already determined I'm a wing dinger for square dancer.
Wing dinger. Goodness me.
Wing dinger square dancing. Woohoo! Okay. Number
Number 14.
14. Yeah, before let's do that square dancing. Okay.
What are the symptoms of low testosterone in a pre-menopausal female?
Low libido, some vaginal dryness, but fatigue. Low libido and fatigue.
Those are the main ones.
Muscle waste and stuff like that. It's according to how bad it is, how long it's been going
Mm-hmm.
on. But early on, it's low libido, some dryness and fatigue. If it's really bad, the dryness will start happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw a lady was 6, the testosterone level of 6, who was
Oh, I think
pre-menopausal. She's fairly young, I think
Yeah.
38, I can't remember, but that was last week. Wow.
Dang, that
Wow.
is really low.
And I think it's all vitamin deficiencies.
What are the symptoms for men?
Number 15.
Yeah, what are the symptoms for men?
Read
with
the
low
number
test?
first. I'll do it every time. ED, I hear it all the time. I have ED. I want Viagra. I'm like, well, do you know your testosterone level? No. I'm like, well, that's probably why you have ED. You have a low testosterone level. Well, then I want testosterone. I'm like, well, you can go get that from any family doc, but maybe. But I'm the one who figures out why you have low testosterone.
The real
So
cause.
ED, low libido, napping. They tell me they nap. We got to nap every day when they come in from work, and fatigue.
Makes sense.
Women with low testosterone will nap too.
Everyone's just tired, huh?
Well, which came first? We get to this later: the vitamin deficiency or the low testosterone. Well, it's the vitamin deficiency came first. So yeah, you're going to be tired from that. One vitamin deficiency on a spectral cell will make you tired,
Yeah.
exhausted even. But 3 or 4 or 6 or 8, like 10, like I saw last week, you're comatose.
It's also the borderline deficiencies can affect things too.
A
right?
lot, especially you have 10 or 12, and I've seen that a lot lately.
Yeah, I know. It's been interesting.
Just get on Master Formula or Life
Yeah.
Extension 2 per day, everybody listening, so we can quit with all those massive vitamin deficiencies.
We're all
Take your vitamins. Your mom told you that. She was right. Don't make me nag you. Okay.
What is
16.
what's the healthy testosterone or total testosterone level in a female?
So free testosterone levels in females are worthless. I don't care what your doctor says. I don't care what you do. I'm the guy who did the endocrinology research, but a total testosterone level of greater than 45 nanograms per deciliter is good.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of women like to run 75, 85, 100,
They
120.
like running a little higher.
Yeah, they like them higher.
And remind us how we could get testosterone testing.
Through that direct labs link on my website, danperstromd.com. Just call them up, order it. They'll say, yeah, there's a lab 2 miles away from you. Here's the address. Pay, and you pay with your credit card. And they said be there. They'll say be there Thursday morning at 7:30, or you'll say can't make it then. So maybe you want to go later in the day. Whatever. Just be there and get it drawn.
Yep.
And you'll know the results in 2 or 3 days. And I just told you the magic number. If it's like 6,
Not good.
better be calling me. So 801-796-7667. Call me.
What about for a man? What's a healthy
Greater
testosterone?
than 800. Not greater than 400. Greater than 4, that's bad.
Yeah.
But greater than 800.
And that's any age.
800 nanograms per deciliter. The best normal level I've seen in the oldest gentleman, not on anything, was a 1250.
And how old was he?
85.
Man.
He looked 50. He's in St. Louis. He's probably listening right now.
How long ago was that?
Like 5 years.
Okay, not too bad.
Yeah, but he looked 50. I think his wife was 50, but okay, I'm just guessing.
Happy Valentine.
He gave me his labs at the end of a long conference I spoke 8 hours at. That was one of my Dan Purser Hormone Health events. That Pam Hunter, thank you, Pam. And I'll be looking for you tomorrow to drop by and say hi. She's seen our new $1 billion biotech building facility.
Goodness.
But anyway, yeah, so it was at the end of that. He gave me his labs. I thought it was for his dad. It was for him. He really looked amazing.
That's crazy.
It was really crazy.
What's the lowest you feel like you've seen?
In a man?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Man.
It was really mellow, really
Yeah.
bad.
Sounds like it would
Like
be.
death warmed over.
Yeah. Number 16. If pre-menopausal young woman, or what should a pre-menopausal younger female do if she has low testosterone?
Take vitamins and get a spectra cell. It takes 100 days to change the spectra cell or change your intracellular values. So you can do them both. Get on the vitamins and call us and order a spectra cell. We have them on sale right now, $100 off. So grab it now because they won't be on sale much longer.
Would it be the same for
Any
Male?
age male.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost always, you got to make sure it's not a vitamin deficiency first. I know, I sound like such a naturopath, but we did this in research. It worked every time. That was pituitary endocrinology work we did. That's where I learned to do all this. So get a SpectraCell micronutrient panel, $100 off.
Mm-hmm. Don't you have a book on testosterone?
I do. It was number one for a while. It's been number one a couple times on Amazon. Improving male sexuality, fertility, and testosterone, and pretty much everything else. Everything else kind of got in the title. I'm not sure how that happened. It was like 84 keywords.
You named that.
Like
that was
really
you.
100. Maybe there's 103 keywords. I don't know how we did that. So
Love those keywords, don't you?
well, I did the keywords. That's crazy.
Um.
That was number 18.
Yeah.
So download that book for your hubs and you. Improving male sexuality, fertility, and testosterone. Do that before you pay for IVF. Do that for you and your hubs both, what I suggest in there, before you guys pay for IVF. Good grief. I get so many IVF failures, then I work my
little magic.
clinical magic. Yeah, it's not really.
Clinical
I'm telling you
magic.
my magic, but I'm telling you this is not really magic. But man, and then they are able to get pregnant. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
19.
Is this a myth or is this a fact that men's testosterone levels should drop due to aging?
It's a myth. They don't.
Myth.
It's not due to aging. It's due to trauma or vitamin deficiencies. One or the other. All men's
both?
testosterone levels, if they're low, it's due to one or the other. Trauma meaning vascular trauma, pituitary trauma, testicular trauma, stress trauma, whatever, or vitamin deficiencies or both. Almost always the cause of men's testosterone. I don't know other cause.
Yeah.
So those are the two really root causes if you want to know.
And then women's, do they just drop because of like menopause? Eventually.
Younger women's, you mean?
I don't know. I just meant older women, like,
No, they go through menopause.
and that's what shuts it down.
Always.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 20.
If you're in your 30s or 20s or 40s, early 40s going through menopause, we should talk. That's called premature ovarian or failure or ovarian insufficiency. It's usually vitamin deficiencies, or it may have been ovarian trauma. But if you haven't ruled out vitamin deficiencies, don't believe the ovarian trauma stuff.
Yeah.
20.
Depression and fatigue is caused by what in both genders?
Well, low testosterone in either sex will cause depression and fatigue, but it's probably really the vitamin deficiencies because they'll definitely cause depression and fatigue. You fix those and it goes away and their testosterone levels come up. The problem with treating with testosterone by a vitamin deficiency is the fatigue and depression's still there.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, great, I get an erection, but I want to kill myself. Yeah, it's probably not good. It means you've got vitamin deficiency.
Yeah. Something more is going
Yeah.
on.
21. Want me to read this? I'll read this because
Okay.
you're a fragile little
Married,
teenager or whatever. Now you're
24.
24. Okay. We'll always be 16 to me, Brecken. So.
Yes.
Okay, ED, erectile dysfunction, is usually caused by low testosterone and also vitamin deficiencies, not vascular problems. Hear that? Did you hear that?
I don't think
So
they heard
try
it.
vitamins before the little blue pill almost always. Instead of your husband going out and getting Viagra or generic Viagra or whatever, give him some master formula or life extension 2 per day. So really our list did have 22 things on
It
it.
did.
Because that's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
But this is all going to pop up, including you've been typing in my answers, I see. Because you're amazing.
Yes.
Okay, don't forget. Oh, are there any questions?
There's a lot.
There's a lot? Okay.
But also, a lot of these questions, you guys, you can rewatch this video anytime. It'll re-upload to Facebook once this
I
live's
thought
done.
I covered more things than they could ask questions on.
No, it's like a lot of times people ask what they happened at the beginning, so you can always go back and rewatch it, But we'll answer some
And
things
the
too.
podcast audio is up on all podcast platforms, Spotify and Apple Podcasts everywhere. And we also put everything on YouTube. So
Please leave likes or dislikes or what do they call them?
don't
Likes?
leave dislikes. Don't do it.
Everyone leave a dislike. Just kidding.
What? No.
No, leave us a good review if you enjoy the content.
I know. I always love seeing your guys' comments because I feel like a lot of this information that we share isn't what you normally hear from your doctor's office, and a lot of you are like, "I didn't know this. Wow." You know, that's our goal. We always want to help educate you guys.
Well, I think my job as a physician is I'm kind of in a weird niche where I deal with root causes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do Band-Aids. I don't, if I'm finally give you injectable testosterone, you're a man, it's because we ruled everything else out. There were no other possibilities. You have damage. So you need the testosterone cypionate injectable. But or the cream, even that. So the compounded testosterone cream. Not the problem with compounded testosterone cream in men is that not all men are good absorbers. Like I could fill a bathtub with it and roll in it like a pig in mud all day. It would not change my level of iota. So
It's so crazy.
pig in mud. Okay.
This is kind of off topic, but does testosterone cream help osteoporosis?
Yes.
So low
Yeah,
testosterone
my book,
can
my
cause
osteoporosis book, covers all that in detail. Super cheap on Amazon. Grab the Kindle, read it. Yeah, you're darn tooting it will. Yeah. I get the all the bisphosphonate failures that I've had. So there's 75% rate of side effects with bisphosphonates, the osteoporosis drugs. There's some that are a lot lower out there, but certainly the most common bisphosphonates, 75%, and most of those side effects are hideous.
Yeah.
So I get those because you know what? It didn't fix their osteoporosis. It just gave them bad side effects. So, and they got a broken bone or two anyway.
So
Yeah.
sad.
So if you optimize the hormones, make sure there are no vitamin deficiencies, and do it right, the osteoporosis almost always flips.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's for another topic for another day.
But that's
But
good.
get my osteoporosis book.
Yeah. What would you say is the first step when you're trying to address testosterone levels in men?
Vitamins. Yeah, definitely. Why not?
Yeah.
Don't pay me. You're getting this for free anyway. You go get either a master formula from Young Living, maybe throw in an extra Super B or two, or if you're not a Young Living distributor, get Life Extension 2 per day and Thorn Stress B vitamins and give them 1 or 2 a day. Or take 1 or 2 a day if you're the guy listening.
Can testosterone cream rub off and cause issues for children? Or?
Yes. You got to be super careful with it. It's called transference. It's not the usual kind of medical transference, but it's testosterone transference of the cream, and it's bad. And there are stories that people have told where I figured out why the woman had such high testosterone levels because she was getting it from her husband, who was sitting there and he was 20 years older than her. If they don't bring the husband, I probably wouldn't have figured that stuff out. But I've seen that just a number of times. They go and they've spent a lot of money trying to figure out why they have such crazy high testosterone levels.
Man. So it happens.
Yeah, be careful. Wipe it off, hubs, if you're using it. Women using it vaginally or alternating, your inner thigh, so hopefully you can't get on any of your kids or anything.
Yeah. Does DHEA help increase testosterone in women?
That's why PD8020. Pregnenolone and DHEA, it's a great product.
It's awesome.
Or you can get pregnenolone, 25 milligrams of DHEA, 25 milligrams, and take them twice a week if you're not a Young Living distributor. Get them on Amazon.
Yeah. We're just getting comments of they're enjoying your video, so I think we can.
One thing I wanted to
All this
let
is
you
going
know.
to be posted. This whole list is going up in any minute now.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if
It's probably up.
Everyone loved your tie, by the way.
Yes.
Valentine's Day. I dressed up tonight for all you for Valentine's Day. I figure you're sitting around watching my video. You should be snuggling with your significant other, and I wore the tie and just to cheer you on. So good things are coming. Amazing things are coming. We're playing with great, incredible things we've done. Things we're getting patents on, especially in the way of inflammation and pain. It's insane what we're doing. You think some of this stuff that we've done is super cool? You don't even know. This is going to blow your mind this year, so get ready. Good things are coming, and you're going to love it. So I love you all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up or review or click a star. I don't even know what they do.
They can love it or like it,
Or
share,
like it,
comment, you know.
Okay, good. Comment, whatever. I love you all. Thank you. God bless and go in good health.